Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Wednesday, Hump Day. We're only 2 days away from Friday. What a day today here in the Hudson Valley between rainstorms and wind. And it's just been one of those days where it was like beautiful, then rainy and crazy, then okay, and not sure what's going on with Miss Mother Nature, but right now it's raining, and that means that snow is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I'm seeing more green grass. Mia found, I think, 8 different tennis balls that are coming up from the buried snow. So she's real happy about that. Her leg is feeling much better. I really do believe that when she jumped from that big window down onto the ground, I think she kind of sprained her footsie a bit because she's running around like a maniac. So she's happy as she normally is. So for those of you that have asked about her, thank you so much. I do appreciate that because she's my all, you know. She's, don't want to be going down any of those roads. Alrighty, I am back and I have another brand new Dollar Tree haul. I was really excited because I actually found something that was on my wish list, and anytime I find something that's on my wish list, it was 2 things actually. Anytime I find something on my wish list, I really get excited because I do have a piece of paper that I carry with things I'm looking for. Because sometimes I forget because there's so many. And it never fails. Every time I scratch something off, something else gets put right back on. But hey, that's okay because I do enjoy the thrill of the chase, the thrill of the hunt, whatever you want to call it. All right, so I am in the pink room, still doing some decorating here. Yeah, I'm not ready to show you that half yet. And I am in the chair. I have a hot cup of cocoa because I'm still on my hot teas and cocos. And let's spend some me time together. All right, got my scissors, got my ruler. I think I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm going to start off with, and before I forget, every single item in this video came from the same locations throughout the Hudson Valley because that's where I live in the state of New York. There are only 4 items that I did purchase, and they were $3 each. 3 of the items were in the kids' toy section, and 1 was actually a set of markers I bought myself. So other than that, every other item still rang in between $125 and $175. And there was only, I think, 2 things that came up at the $175. All right, let's get into it. Let's start off with just a couple of paper plates, shall we? Because that's actually what I have, but these are really cool. They are tie-dye paper plates, and they just caught my attention. It may not be the best bang for your buck, but I just thought they were cool. You get 15 in a package, and these are 8 3/4. Loving that tie-dye, right? So the tie-dye is like totally different. But I did notice different patterns of tie-dye. So I did find the big 10-inch plate. Excuse me, these aren't 10-inch. Yeah, they are. You get 10 in a package, and they're 10-inch. These are the 8 3/4. I did find this set in this color combo that matched. They also had one with lots of greens and oranges. That one had the big plates as well as the smaller ones. And then they had some other tie-dye colors that I didn't find matching plates to go with it, but that was just me. I was just looking for stuff that's matching. And you know what? I have no problem eating on a paper plate. That's just less dishes for me to wash, which is totally fine with me. But sometimes you just want to do something maybe on a paper plate, but you just don't want that plain old white one. Throw a little color in there. Why not, right? Why not? I did pick up these napkins, and these actually were in 2 places. They had them in housewares, and then they also had them in the Easter section. So I guess it was just giving people options. I think they're cute. They're new to me this year. You get 24 napkins, and they're just simple. All kinds of little polka dots going on, but then all around the edges, eggs, and I thought they were great. So I got 2 packs. I'll be putting those in the holder, and those are the ones that will go on my breakfast nook in the kitchen. I found a couple more mugs. Well, I found another mug, but I bought 2. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm always going on about my mugs having the design on the front and the back. I'm just anal about that. I don't know why. This is so cute. And I'm just going to let you guys read it for a second and let it soak in. Pause and enjoy the little things. And then you see all the little footprints. Isn't that cute? I was like, oh, what a cute saying. So it's on the front and it's on the back. And I did get 2 to hang on my coffee mug because I just thought they were fun, you know. And since we got doggies and kitties and all kinds of other animals around here with footsies, why not? Okay, over in the section where you would get... Actually, I'm going to jump over to stationery for a minute. You guys are going to think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But, oh, I love my legal side pads of paper. I worked for a law firm for a while, and let me tell you, the amount of legal pads that we went through was just insane. Anyways, I love them. I love to write on them. They're just nice. Well, these are made by Jot. I've never seen these before. You're going to get 50 sheets, and they're 8.5 by 11 because they're actual legal pads. Super cute. So there's the back. I'm only showing you that because there is a design there, and then it runs across the whole top. Now, this has plastic on it, but you guys will be able to see. I'm going to bring it in nice and close. So you've got subject, date, all the room that you need to write. Oh, my gosh. So they had this design that I'm showing you. They had this design in this pretty purple. Here's more of the design right there. And there it is right there. And this is to do. And then all of your lines. Again, 50 in a package. The next one they had is this pretty blue. I love my pads of paper. I don't know what it is. I just do. But legal size pads get me all excited. Probably. And you know what? I'm going to show you something here. Bear with me. This has absolutely nothing to do with Dollar Tree. But I have, and I'm going to end up pulling this out. And you guys might hear a big bang because I might knock stuff over. All right, let me make sure there's nothing here that's going to... All right, I have this hardbound, and I've had this forever. And basically, it has a folder, and then it has this legal size paper in here, which I love my donut paper. And when I run out, I refill it with new paper. So this will be perfect for this. All right, moving on. One other pattern. Really pretty with peaches and blues and violets. And then there's the front of the pad. Love it. So if you guys still like writing and, you know, doing pen to paper or pencil to paper, those are awesome. And I think they're going to go pretty quick. But yeah, I was really excited about that. All right, the next thing that I found in the aisle, and it says Crafter's Square, so these probably should have been hanging over in the arts and crafts section, but that's okay. They were in the school section, and I'm glad I saw them. It's actually a 13-piece paint set, but check out these colors, right? Wouldn't that make a gorgeous eyeshadow palette? You know, I'm seriously thinking, no, I wouldn't do that, but it does come with the brush included, so that was kind of cool to find. I hadn't seen that before. And then when I was in the section where the stationery and the kids' school stuff is, I found some more of the Magna Funds. So I think I showed you guys the dinosaurs and the sharks. Well, now I found one. It's a 15-count pack. It's by Bendon, Maga Fun, wooden magnets, and this one is all about animals. It's got all the animals from the zoo in there, including that big bear. Look at him sticking his tongue out there. It tells you what all the different animals are. There's a gray wolf in there. There's a red fox in here. There's a bobcat in here. There's a bald eagle in here, and that's just to name a few. So they're magnets. Super cool. How about put some of those in an Easter basket? And the other one I found, I'm really thinking this is awesome. And this is all about my feelings. It's being able to talk about your feelings, whether you're sad or angry or excited or surprised. So maybe you have a child or know a child that may have some difficulty expressing. You know, we definitely have some kids in my family I know that have some attention deficit disorder, things like that. And these would be great for being able to just get those words out, you know. They kind of focus on characters sometimes. So yeah, I got a couple of those. And then I'm just going to go ahead and show you this. I did pick myself up some markers. I said I'd show this at the end, but I'm in the stationery section. I paid $3 for this pack, which I thought was a decent buy because Target was around the same price. You get 10 in a pack. I did pay that price, but I wanted these for doing something in my planner with. And I've used these for years, and I just wanted that slim, sleek. So I did pay $3 for that. All right, going back into the regular prices, let's go over to the beauty aisle for a moment, where you get your shave lotions and your soaps. This is by Spa Luxury. Intense Shave Cream, and this one is Vanilla Cashmere. 6 fluid ounces. I want to give this stuff a try. One of the girls that I work with was telling me she uses this stuff, and she says it's really good, so I want to give it a try. They also have, or they have many different ones, but they also had a coconut cream. So I thought between the two, maybe I would see one that I like. So I grabbed one of each, and they smell yummy. This was new to me. Power Stick, 16 fluid ounce bottle. And this is the limited edition Toasted Honey. And that is your shower gel. Smells really, really good. They also had, and this was on my wish list, this is the Vanilla Dream. And it's vanilla bean, chantilly cream, and almond blossom. Oh, you know, Smell-O-Vision will be here before we know it. It has to be at some point, right? Where else can they go? Smells amazing. It really smells good. And I'm saying that my sniffer is still not 100% because I'm still having sniffy problems, but they smell amazing. All right, staying in that aisle, a couple new face masks. Oh my goodness. These are by Spa Essentials. These are so cute, especially when they have the reusable open and close, because not everybody uses the same amount of material on their face. All right, so this one is Mint to Be. It is a cocoa and kaolin clay. And it actually says to and from. So I don't know if we're early or late. I don't know if it's for Christmas or if it was for Valentine's Day. Either or, it's got little sprinkles on it and it's cute. So I got it. The next one is Orange You Sweet. I'm thinking Valentine's Day now. This one is orange and vanilla. The first thing I think of is one of those ice cream bars, and it doesn't help me that one is right there on the package, but you guys know which bars I'm talking about. Yummy. Now, this one was interesting. I could see Patty doing this one. This one is called Peel the Love, and it has a banana split on it, and it's banana and vitamin E. That should be very, very interesting. All right, staying in makeup. This was new to me. This is by the Spa Carry. This is a hand cream infused with vitamins and antioxidants. It is Coconut Lime Crush. Comes in this cool box. And then look, it's got this little dangly charm hanging out here. So I'm going to open this up because I want to see, because it really, you can't really tell what's going on too much. I know it's a tube because I can feel it, but I want to see what's going on here. So let's check it out together. All right. Lots of cardboard going on. All right. Okay, so it looks like I have to slide the charm through the box in order to get the package open. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. So it's got a little charm on there, which is totally removable because it's got a little claspy thing here. That's kind of fun. So Coconut Lime Crunch. It does have a seal on it, but I can definitely smell the lime through the seal. So can't wait to give that a try. That's a little fun something for an Easter basket. I found one in another scent. And this one is Tropical Mango Party. I want to say that there was more than 2 scents. I'm trying to remember because there was one thing I went to go pick up and it was like half empty already. I was like, oh crap. I thought I split that open. So either 1 or 2. Don't hold me to it. I'm not 100% sure. Again, these are by the Spa Carry. This one has a charm of a heart. These are adorable. How cute is that? It's got a little charm on there. Love it, love it, love it. And yes, it does have a seal. There's your seal. Definitely smell mango. Ooh. Yep, for sure. These are cute. I like the fact, you know what? I bet we're going to see more products with that on there now because that is a great idea. It's really cute. Okay, speaking of cute, we're going to bounce over for just a moment. I'm just gathering up the other things. I still have to show you all yet. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to show you these. This is a phenomenal buy, especially if you like Trolley Sour Bright Crawlers. Normally, you get those really small bags. They're like 2.3 ounces, maybe 3 ounces. This is a 7.2 ounce package. 7.2 ounces. Berry Punch and Tropical Punch. That is a big old bag. It is good until May 30th of 2027. Let me bring it in nice and close. Right there. I don't know if it autofocuses for you, but it's not like they're going bad anytime soon. That's a big old bag. And they are super squishy. So, yeah, of course I'm going to get 2 of them. Why wouldn't I? Over where the candles are, I got some more. These are 3-inch candles. They're in glass containers because some come in tin. This one, and they smell so good. Watermelon. Yummy. Now, unfortunately, there's no pretty packaging going on the candle itself. Once you take it out of the package, that's it. But it's the scent that counts. And then I found green apple. They smell great. I don't know about the throw because I haven't tried them yet. But if those are some of your scents you like, those are my favorite flavors. Yahoo! Gonna give them a shot. All right. These were in the Easter section. These were on my wish list. I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to find them, never going to find them. I found them. I walked into the store tonight. I grabbed my shopping cart. I took a right, and there they were, right there, right in front of my face, like, bam. Somebody knew I was looking for you. It's a 4-pack of the Peeps bunnies. Oh my God, are these so cute? I am going to decorate with these. Now, I got to say, ooh, that was a good catch, Beth. These are so cute. There's so many things that you can do with these. Now, they're putting them out there because you're meant to put little treats in there and put them in an Easter basket. You can totally do that. However, these are just, they're like 3.5. I'm going to round it off to 3.5. How cute are these? Now, they just pop apart. What I like about them is they really like grip in there well. Like some of the eggs and stuff, you know, you put them together and they just fall apart. These, do you hear all that snapping going on? All right. The first thing I wanted to know when I was looking for these was the bottom flat, and it is. So in my mind, I'm going Easter decor. Oh my gosh. You could light these suckers up. You could do so many things with these. Put them on a wreath. The possibilities are endless. I got 4 packs because my brain is just going off the hook with decorating. So you get the blue one, the purple one, the yellow, and the pink. I don't think these are going to last. These could be the little baby bunnies to the bigger versions of these that Dollar Tree sells. So I'm just putting it out there. You know, the bunnies multiply. Anyways, these are so cute. And again, the way they snap together, it's not a cheesy little, you know, you really hear it click in. They're just too cute. If you're in a small space, you know what? You can even put one of these in your car. How cute would that be in your car? All right, moving on. The next thing that was on my wish list were these. Oh my gosh, are these cute. Perfect for Easter baskets. They're made by Disney. They measure about 4 inches, and that's not including the chain that you get with it. So it is called a Disney Candy backpack. You get this gold. Well, it's not gold plated. So you have a ring, and then they give you a big old lobster claw clasp. How cute is this? You get this little tassel going on here that's kind of all bent up because they were just shoved in a box. And then you're getting Mickey Mouse. Oh my gosh. And then you have Mickey Mouse and Pluto. Now inside here, it says there's candy inside. I'm not going to open this specific one because I have a couple more to show you. And it says that the candy was made in Canada. Interesting. Okay, so there was Mickey Mouse. Then they had Miss Minnie Mouse. There's the front. There's the back with her kitty. And then you got this cute little tassel. And they have these on lockdown. Let me tell you, I can't even open the zipper because they're all sealed up. So the last one is Stitch. Oh my goodness, Stitch. So again, all in this gold tone. There's the front. There's the back of Stitch. And we are going to clip this seal so we can see what kind of candy is in here. I have no clue because it doesn't tell you what is in there. I'm glad that they sealed it up as well as they did, though. That's cool. All right, so these tassels, I find that if you just kind of mess with them for a few minutes, they end up like not being so insane. See how it's like calmed down? All right, let's get into this backpack. What a cute little bag. Oh, wow. Do you think they could have filled it up any more? That's pretty pathetic, Disney. Come on. Well, there's what you're getting. A bunch of hard little balls in a bag that says Disney on it. Yeah, I could really care less about that. I'm more about the little backpack. I think it's just adorable. Hang it on another backpack. Hang it on your purse. Who cares? That is just too cute. I'm wondering if they're going to come out with more designs. Wouldn't that be interesting? Alrighty, so we're over to the section of, I have 3 toys. They were $3 each. But I saw these and I was like, oh, wow, I have to get these. All right, where are my Cinderella lovers? This is very lightweight plastic. If I measure from top all the way across, it's just shy of 8 inches. And in height, at the tallest part, it's just shy of 3 inches. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, where are all my Disney princesses out there? And how about doing a cake with one of these on there? Oh my gosh, this would be beautiful, like on a half sheet or even a quarter sheet. It's fairy tale cartilage. Oh my goodness, this carriage is gorgeous. So you've got all the, like the gold wheels. There's the whole carriage inside. And then you've got Cinderella. You've got the horse here. It's all connected. She's obviously movable. And I was thinking, oh, you know, I would get a little pack of fairy lights and put them up in here so it lights up. Wouldn't that look gorgeous on a cake or maybe in a kid's bedroom or for somebody who collects Cinderella themed things? So they had Cinderella. Again, this was $3. They also had, and I didn't know Snow White had a carriage, but I guess she can, why not? But in my mind, Cinderella was the original. But they also had Snow White. And look at her here. She's like, oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, did you like that? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Again, a different style carriage. But again, you're getting the horse, the carriage. They all measure pretty much the same size. And then last but not least, Sleeping Beauty. These are going to fly. They really are pretty. They're cute. Again, put them on a cake, put them in a bedroom, put some fairy lights on them. You could totally redo them to whatever you want them to be. I just think they're really fun. And for the $3 price, I thought that was a great deal. I know some little ones that are going to absolutely love them. I think I might keep Cinderella for me, though. Oh, I'm looking around. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, you guys. It just goes by too fast. But I so enjoyed this me time with all of you. I hope you saw something maybe to add to your wish list. Again, you know, I'm always putting stuff on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off. It's almost like the way Patty acts when we're at the mousetrap. Taking her clothes on, taking her clothes off. Oh, my, my. All right, everybody. A big hug from me to all of you. And until next time, thank you so much for watching and your support. Hopefully, we'll be here tomorrow. Bye for now.